Hey guys, alright, so in this video we are going to look at momentum. This is not a very long video, but most time people have problem with identifying the direction of the market. So momentum can be used to identify really where the strength of the market is directed, right? So apart from looking at structure, right, momentum can be used to identify the direction of the market. So in this example, gold on the 4-hour time frame, we noticed that the market was in a heavy bullish momentum, right? And then the market pushed down aggressively again and broke structure, right? And you can say it broke multiple structures if you want, but the important thing is that it broke structure, right? Now look at how aggressively the market broke structure, and look at how corrective the market is going back to the upside, right? So you can basically look at the amount of candles that it took, or the amount of time it took to reach this price point, which is 1864 from this high, right? And look at the amount of time it takes to complete basically 3/4 the distance from here to here, right? So this is basically telling you that price is actually struggling to actually come back to this point, right? And if you note, it is very, very much corrective, a lot of pullbacks, right? There's a tool that you can use, it's a date range, right? So you can use a date range tool to identify the momentum of the market. So from this price point here to this last candle, that took 1 day and 12 hours. Now from here back to this point where price is right now, let's start from this candle, 26 bars, right? And it's basically at 6 days right now. So the momentum is basically to the downside because we completed this distance, which is more than this. So we completed more distance in a shorter space of time. So the momentum is directed to the downside, right? So majority of the time when market is pulling back this correctively, there is always a point of interest where the market will return to. And here we have this order block, right? We have this order block here, and this is a valid order block because market basically broke structure here, and this move is aggressive to the downside, right? So this move is aggressive to the downside, and price correctively came back to this area, right? Now look at this. If I go down to the 15-minute time frame, we can use the same concept, right? We can use the same concept. So we don't have to take entries from all the way over here, and once price hit here we take entries. No, we don't have to. Notice how aggressively the market dropped right here, and it broke structure, right? It broke structure. If I use my premium undiscounted fib, look at this. Notice right in premium price there is an inefficiency right here, right? So there's an inefficiency right here at this area. So look at this, 1 2 3. So price came down, covered this distance with 3 candles, and market struggles to basically reach back this area, right? Creating 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 candles. So what this is telling you is that momentum is to the downside, and we also broke structure. So that is more confirmation for structure, the momentum. So you can look at the momentum that the market is reversing with to basically confirms if the market is going to actually give you a retest or the market is going to break, right? So if you had a drop, like the market created like 10 candles and then you see 1-2 candles to the upside, right, almost covering the same distance, then you know that the market will possibly break through, because momentum is to the upside. In this case, momentum is to the downside, because with 3 candles we covered this distance and then market returned correctively, creating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 candles, and then we tapped into that inefficiency and price reversed right there, right? So you can just use momentum as a means to basically confirm the direction of the market, right? And it always happens in the market. You have some huge drop, you have corrective pullback, then market drop again. So that's really just it for momentum.